What's going on, guys? This is Tybone Skyberg here. Today we're taking a look at the another Batman reviews. Today we're taking a look at the Batmobile and Batman from Metals Diecast from the JadaToys for some reason. Yeah, did I say JadaToys or something like that? Anyway, this is a diecast, metal diecast or something reason. I don't know what to call it. Well, finally, I just got these. You got it was nice. I like the Batman 89 movie. Well, it was perfectly since and I never got one until now. So anyway, you got the package. They will look like there's a minifigure of Batman in 89 and there's as we know, the Batmobile. So it was very nice on the package, and you got there's a Batman logo on it, and there's a title, and you guys have the idea. And speaking of the mini Batman minifigure, I'll talk about that later on because I was talking about this a prototype figure, the image, what's it look like, and the ones that I got right now. So anyway, you got in the image you got right here. You got to open the cockpit and the weapons. So there's underneath on it. I don't know. So anyway, you got on the front, I guessed it, and there's on the top on it says the diecast metal, and I'm gonna figure it out the flashback from my iPod because it's still there. Yeah, it's still right there, guys. So I really like that's my Batmobile right there, and of course you got them on the front. Look at this front. Oh, I'm gonna open that package later after that. And of course you got the behind them. Yep, that's the ones right there, and it's not much underneath. It says you got DC, the Batman logo, and then Warner Brothers, WB, and JadaToys.com. There you go. There you got there's some information on it or whatever. And of course you got there's one on the back, and of course you got the collected all these different Batmobiles, the ones that I got already, the Batman 89, and there's a Justice League, the Ben Affleck's Batmobile. But if I seen the different one but without the weapons from the Batman v Superman, I will have that. If I seen it, I'll pick them up, but not this one because it's got the weapons on it, but it's the same style. You got the classic TV series Batmobile with Adam West. Did I mention the Justice League of Ben Affleck? Yeah, that's the one like that from Batman v Superman and Justice League. Yeah, that's the one. Adam West Batmobile with the minifigures. And of course, there's two other versions. The Dark Knight series, you got the black color and one for the Towblers, the same one, but they're paying different paint jobs. One for the Dark Knight Rises, I don't know. And the same one, mini Batman figure, I don't know. The Christian Bale, am I right? You got one for Arkham Knight series. It's only one remaining. It's a video game version, and of course, Batman Forever, Val Kilmer minifigure Batman. So you got a Val Kilmer's Batmobile, yeah. And it's called Hollywood Rights. That's what I call it. And then if you wanted the rest of them, you collect them all. Or if you want to prefer one each, doesn't matter. And that's it on us to that. So let's take a look at the package and let's see what happens. Alright then, so here's the Batman and the Batmobile 89 out of the packaging. And look at this. It was a very freaking badass as Batmobile and a Batman figure. So I guess that's when I try to open up the packaging. For example, it says that, for example, it says that you have to, let me try to focus on, it says that you have to remove any screwdrivers in the underneath thing because it tells you what this is. So yeah, I try to open up the packaging, and sorry it took away so long, but I try to recording act as possible when I try to figure it out. So I tested this, pick them up with these guys here, and finally it came out. So I know how to figure it out, the screwdrivers and all the stuff. Anyway, that's the screwdrivers. I'm gonna be careful even because I was trying to save the package. So anyway, look at this design, the Batmobile. We'll talk about speaking of that, and look at these, the Batman's Michael Keaton Batman. So, and you can say is I trying to figure out the flashlight. So, but I'm sorry, I apologize for that. So anyway, You got Michael Keaton's Batmobile, and I gotta say, I'm very impressed with these designs. But I was worried about it. Is it the eyes, right? So if you look at them on the prototype image on the left, you can see that's supposed to be what it looks like, right? This is like a prototype image, like what's the final part or not. You can see the cowl and his mask looks perfectly, except under the body chest because it's not final color part ready or not. But you can see that the cowl's mask is perfect. Look at seeing it should be there a little bit more Michael Keaton's eyes for some reason. And look what happens here in the reality image. Well, the final part, the rest, it's okay. The rest of them, it's okay, but you can feel it is metal or something like that. So no articulation, it's just statues, right? But you can see the eyes, the color's messed up. It's about the eyes. I want to put custom later or whatever, or leave it like that. So, but except the capes, it's plastic capes, so you can tell there's some information that there's from made in China, JadaToys and DC Comics, the numbers information, but you can say it's plastic capes or no cloth capes. So, but I'm glad I really got these, and I do remember back in 89 when I saw it in the theaters, but my childhood after I saw Superman 4. So yeah, and I used to have a Kenneth figures of Batman in 89 and the Batman Returns, but not anymore. So now I got the revisit, and now I got, it's a statue figure. So man, I love it in this design. It's a mini statues. I don't know how tall this figure is. I don't know what this was some reason. So anyway, so it had turns head. No, it's just like that for some reason. So I want to post it on the Instagram later when I got time with it. So, and of course you got the front that it is built, and look at this paint jobs, and I really loved. And the rest of it's okay, and of course you got the front for some reason, yeah. And then, but a little bit is the bat symbol on it. You can see the prototypes again. The image, it's not really, but let me show you. Yeah, that's the one right there. It's a little bit of the yellow, rest of them yellow. It's not part, but this one's okay, but it needs a little bit more to bat symbol. But that's what happens for you. So if you want to get this one with these, go pick them up. It's cost $20. So I'm glad, and I thought it was 25 in my regular location Target store. So I picked them up so finally, because I wanted this so badly. So this figure is awesome. So now, speaking of, we'll talk about the comparison Batmobiles, or mini Batman figure later. And of course, you got Batmobile. So yes. Now, before I try to pick them up, let me show you. I do have, before I pick them up, this one, these guys. Let me introduce, I have another one. It's the smallest scales of Batman. It's not much really, but this one does not open a carpet, but this one does. It's the same one like I got the Hot Wheels one. And let me show you quickly, for example. I'm going to try to do it and review it. It goes to, when you turns like this. Yeah, I picked this ones up. CVS pharmacy store costs $5 or $6. So this is a diecast as well from JadaToys. So this is a diecast metal. So yeah, this is not much it has to say. I trying to do a review it a little bit quickly, and I want to talk about this comparison later. So now let's get back to this one right here. What size this? Maybe. I don't know, maybe 1.24 scale, the Batmobile? I don't know, let me know, you guys. So, and I really love this Batmobile design. Look at this, it reminds me of the memories. I really loved. And speaking of, if you've seen any images, well, you can tell it's right there. Look at this. But I do like this one, the lights color orange, but I do like yellow. They're supposed to be yellow, not orange. So, anyway. And of course, there's speaking of there's some parts in there. I want to talk about that later on or not. So anyway, you guys, this design, the Batmobile, it looks freaking badass. I love it. I love that the old school redesign, and now they're gonna try it. I never had one a long time ago until now. What was some reason it was difficult, the difficult time. So now I finally got my own. So. And of course, yeah, you have this Batmobile. It's not much I have to say. It's oh man, I love this part. Look at this design; it looks very well. And of course, at the back, and it looks very. I'm very impressed with these. And I don't know what this is, and it's kind of a yellow one. I don't know what this is. What this is a yellow is all about. I don't know. It's kind of like the round thing, but let me take this out in a minute after that. Okay, so I already figured out because it's why did the wires come out like that before? Well, hey, guess what? Not only that, I'm talking about the other two. There's open a cockpit and some of the others. Hey, guess what? What happened? It's not damaged actually. You can use reopens and stuff. Let me show you. For example, it's like that. You have to open like this. It's like an engine or something like that when the flame blows or something like that. And I never guessed it. And I try to figure it out. I try to stop and reviewing because I was trying to figure it out. And I go, oh, okay. So, yeah, it's not much it has to say. I never guessed it until when I saw it open like that, basically. So, but thankfully it never happened. It just goes like that. But it's not plastic, it's metal. You hear it? Let me try to open it once more. Let me try to open it. If you see it, you hear it? Maybe less metal, I don't know. And so, and speaking on the cockpit, let's say, it opens cockpit, right? And of course, you got the cockpit, it looks like, you can see the flashlight. Yeah, so far I can tell. And then what about the front? Yeah, you can see in the cockpit inside, it's very impressed. And does this thing have a turns wheel? The wheels, if you see turns? No, I don't think so. No, but you can see it inside. It looks very impressive, a cockpit, just like at the movie. Just like on the movie, and close the cockpit and looks inside. And speaking on the end of almost the end of the movie, and goes open like this, right? And goes like that as well. So just like in the movie, for example, it's like, oh man, that's a freaking badass. I love it. It's freaking badass. Look at this. It's like in the John. This thing is supposed to be a little bit more way up, like in the movie, but they try to figure it out. But who knows? But that's JadaToys for you. This is a diecast metal. So now let me go to closing this thing for you, and then yeah. And speaking of what happens in the other needs, it's never happened because this is supposed to be, it looks like a Batman Returns or not. Who knows? Yeah, and there's another need and information. There's a information, it tells you where you go or something like that. And this is very impressive design. So anyway, there's not much it has to say about this. And let me get this out. The mini Batman figure you have, and of course, yeah. So, what do you guys think? Comments below, let me know. So, let me talk about my comparison, and there's not much it has to say about this, and that's all I have to say. I'm very impressed. It's 100% thumbs up perfectly. So, yeah. Anyway, let's take it back. Let's go to my final comparison of the Batmobile 89. And here's my comparisons. Now I have 3 Batmobiles, for example, before this thing I got, in case if you want to put the minifigure right here. And of course, this is my first Batmobile. I got rebuys from, this is my Hot Wheels version of Batmobile. In case if you see my review with the 89 Batmobile and the Ben Affleck's Batmobile, go check them out. It's on there. And of course, this is my other first, before I try to reviewing with these guys right here. This is my first Janet Diecast 89 Batmobile. This thing goes turns and it goes like that. You get the idea. And of course, the ones that we know. So now I have 3 comparisons, Batmobiles, the 89. 100%. Yes, this is my favorite Batmobile of all time. So my final thoughts of the Batman 89 Batmobile with a mini Batman figure, Michael Keaton. I'm gonna say I love it. I love it. So I give it 100%. It's perfect. I love the paint jobs. I love the die-cast metal. Not plastics, but they were metals. They were die-cast metal. They were metals die-cast. So JadaToys, it was a brilliant job. Since the ones and the other ones I like is I really loved the one is a different ones that I got, which one is the best one, but not the model kit thing, but it still remains. So I do love the face cowls a little bit, but it's still retried. Just like that I showed you before, it's like a prototype image, and now this is a reality image, if I call them, but I forgot to mention before. But the rest of the Batmobile, it was a badass. I love it. I love it. The designs is very well. They're open to parts of them, to weapons, the cockpit, and the behind them that I mentioned in as well. It's like a, and there's not much it has to say. So what am I gonna give it the Batman and the Batmobile 89 from the Diecast Metal JadaToys? Oh, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. It was perfect. Brilliant job. I love the paint jobs. And I do like is the wheels, right? It turns the wheels, didn't I mention it before? Not turn not like turn like that, but you gotta go straight like this. I tested it before. It was amazing. Brilliant job. So I really do love with these. I remember that back in the time of my childhood, and now this is a remain back in the memory. So I do love. I never had one with these from the Kenner lines, but I don't have on my own a Batmobile until recently, until now. So yeah, Batmobile is trying to move in. So sorry about that, guys. So anyway, so that's not much I have to say because this is table. This is my brown box or something like that. I don't know. Oh my God, look at this. I'm trying to organize it like this. It's just like the image from the promo image or whatever, like a movie, for example. So yeah, there's not much it has to say. A 10 out of 10 metal die-cast Batmobile and Batman minifigure or the Batmobile, what's it called? So anyway, 10 out of 10. So alright, don't forget, click like, comments below. Don't forget subscribe and hit the subscribe button. And don't forget my icon build, notifications in case you missed my reviewing as possible if you can. So anyway, I really do love the design. So this is Type on Skyberg, and I'll see you around, guys, and happy toy hunting, and take care.